Why do good things happen to bad people? Why is there bad? You know, I don't know if I have the answer to that. I'll never forget January 2004. I was having these massive headaches and I wasn't sure what was going on. And I was referred to Kansas University Medical Center, downtown Kansas City, Kansas. It was a cold, dreary Monday morning, and I'm sitting on the hospital bed and I'm waiting for these test results. I hear a knock, and into the room walked the doctor. And she walked over to my bedside and she pulled up a chair. And then she said to me, "Matt, there's cancer in your brain." Talk about a bad Monday morning. And then without hesitation, she said, "You have a less than 10% chance of living to the age of 30. And she got up and she walked out. So much for bedside manners. And there I was, all alone on the hospital bed, 25 years young, and just heard the horrific news. Just recently, my sister, she found out that her college roommate, 32 years young, 4 months pregnant, passed away. And what happened, she was putting to bed her youngest child, and she told her husband something wasn't right. It was on a Sunday night, and they rushed to the hospital, and 45 minutes later, she passed away, and doctors don't know why. But perhaps the question or the answer to that question, why do bad things happen, is to change the question. I never forget one of my favorite quotes I've ever read was growing up and even now, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And in there he writes, every adversity, every heartache, every failure carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. One of the things I've devoted my life to studying is the field of positive psychology. And positive psychology studies well-being. It studies what makes people thrive, what makes people happy, the good life. And from the work of positive psychology, there's a concept called post-traumatic growth, or PTG. Now, I'm sure you've probably heard of post-traumatic stress disorder. It's all over the news, all over the media. But actually, what they found is people who go through traumatic experience, actually more people experience post-traumatic growth versus post-traumatic stress disorder. And post-traumatic growth, a simple definition, are the positive benefits of a traumatic experience. Now as I'm about ready to approach 40, I can truly say that getting cancer has been one of the greatest blessings of my life. And what changed for me was when I stopped asking the question, why me? And instead I asked the question, what good can come from this? What's that seed of an equal or greater benefit? And I've had the opportunity to travel around the world sharing my story of hope and inspiration and helping other people. And for me, that's the triumph in the tragedy. Because here's what I believe. Out of your mess comes your message. Out of your test comes your testimony. And out of your pain comes the gain. So perhaps the question, or the answer to this question, why do bad things happen to good people? Why do bad things happen in the world? Is instead of asking that question, to ask this question. What's the good that can come from the bad? What's the seed of an equal or greater benefit?